one balloon dog. 1, 2, 3 pumps. I'm not burping it, just tying a knot. And then I'm going to do a 3 finger, this is going to be all 3 finger twists. Squeeze and twist, 1, 2, 3. Holding with my pinky and palm, another 3 finger twist, squeeze and twist, 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to measure that next 3 finger twist. I'm going to measure it, putting them together, squeeze and twist. If it isn't quite right, you can just release the air, but this one's fine. So hold and twist, 1, 2, 3. That is now secure. It is not locked. So we're now going to lock it to make sure that it doesn't come loose when a child's playing with it. You're going to pull the ears apart and push the head through the ears, making sure that the ears don't roll at all. The head can roll, going halfway through there, pushing it, continue to push it through until it's all the way through. That is now locked. We're going to be holding onto the end, make a 3 finger twist for the neck, hold it, make another 3 finger twist for the front leg, and then measure, squeeze and make another 3 finger twist, make sure they're the same size. Then you can hold, whichever, doesn't matter if you hold the neck or the legs, and twist, 1, 2, 3. Again, secure, not locked. To lock, you grab the nipple, you can open the legs and open the legs and feed the nipple through the legs. Now make sure you pull, you don't squeeze this part, because if you squeeze that part you'll soften it and then you won't have enough at the end. So pull it by the uninflated part in the nipple and pull it through without letting these 2 legs roll so that they don't get untwisted. So pull it, you have to be a bit firm. Once it starts moving, you'll feel it moves all the way through. Make sure it goes all the way, and that is locked. Another 3 finger twist. I'm now applying a little bit of pressure there to make sure that I get a firm bubble here. If I soften it too much, I'm going to get a really soft bubble. So I'm just pushing that in a bit. So I've got a firm bubble, 3 fingers, twist. 1, 2, 3. Another 3 fingers for the back legs. Again, I'm applying some pressure here to make sure it doesn't all fill up the nipple, which I want to be firm. Another 3 fingers. 1, 2, 3. Match them. Squeeze and twist. 1, 2, 3. Twist the legs together. 1, 2, 3. And again, secure but not locked. So open the back legs, hold onto them, do not allow them to roll. Pass the nipple through. Keep a hold of the nipple. I'm pulling it through. I am not squeezing the inflated bubble. Pull it through, persuade it a bit. Do not let the legs roll, and that is now locked. Okay, bit of business when you're making this for a child. You adjust it till you've actually got a dog. That you can hand out as it is. A little bit of magic is if you now wrap your hand fully, so that you're kind of making another bubble, a firm bubble around your balloon bubble. With the other hand, you make a tube but you're not closing any of the vents at all. You're not closing any of the tubes, just preventing it from inflating. With your pinky and ring finger, you're holding everything. You need to practice this a bit. And what we're going to do is we're going to inflate the ends here, because there's nowhere else for the air to go. Only thing we can do, the only place that air is going to be able to go to is the end here. So I'm going to give this a puff, and I always blow as well to make it magical. Ready? This is what you're watching down here. I'm going to a firm puff. 3, 2, 1. Practice that, and you'll impress on your first gig. Now, this is not secure here. You now have to distort the end of the balloon so that the nipple disappears completely and you have a nice round end, and then you have a bubble that will stay in place. If this bounces back, and because the bubble disappears because they like pressing it, and then it appears again, just tie a knot in the end. Just stretch it out and tie a knot in the tail so that it doesn't bounce back. One balloon dog.